Welcome to Love and Life Hitched Up. On this episode, we are going to tally up red states.
So today we're going to be adding some of the states that we visited during our 2020 summer adventure. So the criteria for adding a state to our map is that we had to have spent 2 days in that state.
2 days camping in that state.
Camping, not just driving through. And we had to do something touristy. Otherwise, the state won't count. Okay, ready? So the first state we visited was Delaware. And in Delaware, we stayed at Camp Henlopen, and we were able to ride our bikes and go visit Rehoboth Beach. Great place to stop in.
And we did a video. That's touristy.
Smallest state, but first on our map. The next state we visited was Maryland. And in Maryland, we had an amazing adventure. We visited Assateague State Park and got to camp with the horses. We also stopped in at a town called Berlin, which is one of the prettiest towns in America. Very close to Assateague, great place to visit. And that's also where Runaway Bride was filmed.
That's a really old movie, black and white, from back in the day.
Maryland, first time in our camper there, but certainly not our last.
So our next stop along the way was North Carolina, where we visited the Outer Banks. Outer Banks is someplace that I've been wanting to go for the longest time. We did not allot enough time to truly explore the Outer Banks, so that's going to be a return. We did get a great opportunity to see some great things, beautiful lighthouse, and also where the Wright brothers' first flight excellent was, which was amazing.
Beautiful beaches, a little history. Can't go wrong with North Carolina. We will be back so that we can hit Pisgah National Forest and the Asheville area. All right.
Next.
The next stop on our journey was South Carolina. In South Carolina, we went to Myrtle Beach.
Yep.
And that was a lot of fun. These are perfections.
It's supposed to fit together like a puzzle. Sort of.
They do, kind of. Our next stop was Georgia. On the way south, we stayed in Jekyll Island for a few days, and that was a great experience.
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, that was fabulous.
Driftwood Beach, right?
Driftwood Beach.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we have some videos on that. And then on the way north, we stopped in Providence Canyon State Park, and then we also visited Helen, Georgia, where we had a great time. He's got a steadier hand than I do. So the final state where we spent some time was Florida. Florida, we actually spent an entire month there. Went down, traveled south on the East Coast, came up on the West Coast, and spent a good 3 weeks in the Panhandle.
Finally got to the Panhandle, something we've been trying to do for a while.
And we have a lot of videos on Florida. Shell Island was one of the places that we visited in Florida, and we were in Clearwater Beach. We're at the surf. The final state that we're adding is New Jersey, currently our home state, not for long, hopefully. And we did actually end up camping here in New Jersey. We came down to see the rodeo, the longest running weekly rodeo in the United States is in Jersey. We have a video about that too. So once again, we drove through parts of Alabama, parts of Tennessee, West Virginia, but we didn't stay there and we didn't do something touristy. We did spend one night in Virginia, but but we didn't do anything touristy. So look for those on our next red states.
Here is what our map is starting to look like. One day, this whole thing will be covered in.
Except for maybe Hawaii.
That might be the hard one.
Next, we are adding Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, we visited Bushkill Falls, and we also did our first camping trip at Ricketts Glen. Oh, my nails are dirty. And last but not least for now is New York State. Now, New York State, we visited Seneca Lake and Cayuga Lake. It's our first time in our RV in New York State, but certainly will not be our last. Our map is coming together.
That's going to be soon. All up through that section, New York. We do have to fill in West Virginia and Virginia. They didn't meet the criteria over the summer and all the way down to Florida, but soon, very soon.
Thank you for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you like our channel, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and please leave a comment. That's very important. And don't forget to hit that bell. And remember, while you're out there loving life, do it hitch stuff.